Hey guys, Jason Lino here. I just wanted to make a quick pre-video to, well, the actual video, if that makes sense. The reason why I want to do that is just because, once again, I have to apologize to you guys for not keeping consistent with my videos. I know, I did say in the last one that I was going to keep consistent, but reality, it's hard. I mean, I'm an adult. I'm 28. Today, technically, the video you're watching now, I turned 28. Woo! Enough of that, but either way, it's hard. Like I mentioned, there is a lot going on. You have weddings. My God, do I ever have a lot of weddings to deal with. And you have health issues, and you have family issues, and you have everything. There's just so much responsibility being an adult. It is hard to keep up with. And in fact, with that being said, I have a disappointing announcement to make. I could not keep up with Smolov squat program. It was hard. Not so much the training. Well, actually, yeah, the training was hard, I'll be honest, but that wasn't the defeating factor for me. It was the recovery. I could not keep consistent with my recovery. I was just always so busy. I couldn't get my meals in properly. I couldn't keep hydrated. Hell, I barely slept most of the time too. So that was the reason why I had to bail, because as training went on, I couldn't keep up with it. It was hard, and it put me to the test, as you're going to see in tonight's video. So a little bit of an insight to turn your volume down because it's going to get loud. Now, with that being said, if I'm no longer doing Smolov, what am I doing now? Well, I've chosen to follow the principle of 5-3-1. Now, if you don't know what 5-3-1 is, it is a training principle that a gentleman named Wendlers came up with. He is an old school powerlifter from the early West Side days. He has eventually obviously stepped down from that. He probably still messes around with them. Either way, he stepped down with that and started doing his own training principles of 5-3-1. Now, without giving away all the goodies from his ebook, I'm going to try to quickly go over the training principles, because the good thing about this is it's not your generic program. It is training principles. So you don't have to follow a said template. You just have to follow the principles. Man, I've said that a lot. Either way, so it goes like this. It goes in microcycles of a month per stage. So you go through 4 weeks of training. First week you train up to your maximal set of 5. And then your second week you train up to your maximal set of 3. And then your your third week you train up to a maximal set of 1, with your fourth being a deload. Now up front, this may seem like not a lot of volume. However, you got to listen to the point where I said maximal. If you get to your last set and, well, you have more in the tank, Jim suggests that you utilize an ANRAP on your last set to put in that extra volume, because in the end, there's really no 3 sets of 5 or 3 sets of 3. That's more or less the warm up to your actual load, and that's where you put forth the most effort. After that, you also have your warm-up sets and your accessories, which he really stresses you should emphasize on because it is important for your hypertrophy. That's pretty much the training principles. It's kind of awesome. You can utilize it everywhere, and the best part about this is you don't train off your max. You actually gear it down to a certain percentile that I'm not going to mention, and that's what keeps you consistent, because in reality, your 100% is not really your 100%, but it's your 100% for your training max, not your actual max. So a lot of people who do utilize these principles can do it for a very, very long time. And that's kind of what I need, because if you've seen since the beginning days, I've jumped around in a lot of programs. It's not a bad thing because, well, it kept it interesting and it got me more experienced on a further playing field. But I do need something that I can keep up with and I can keep consistent at for a long period of time, just so I can get a good amount of results before I decide to go into my next meet. So that's pretty much the pre-video. I don't think I missed much. If I did, I'll just put some text on the screen. But either way, guys, stay tuned. I am going to try to start getting a little bit better at my videos. And let's just get on to that training footage. Hey guys, Jason Leno here. About to pick up Jesse for a little bit of a late night training, we can say. But I wanted to give you a little update before I did. Training's going well. Now, I am finding it hard to balance life and keep the consistency that may or may not be needed. The 12-week program is extending itself, but I'm still trying to hit the set volume that has been laid out for me to try to get the potential gains that they have more or less insinuated. Either way, it's going well. The bench is on point because, let's be honest, I've never really felt amazing with my bench, but just the other day I hit a 15-pound PR. I can now bench 245. Sadly, I don't have any video footage, so you gotta trust me. I'm sure if you're watching this, you're gonna stay tuned for the next PR anyway, so don't worry about it. But today is the big day for me. Today is going to be the heaviest I've ever hit for the intensity that they're requesting. 9 sets of 4 at 280. It hurts. Screaming make me feel so much better. Hey guys, thanks for watching today's video. Feel free to drop a comment down below about what you saw or what you guys would like to see next. And also, spread that love by hitting the like, share, and that big fat subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys next time.